Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose's back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. All right, next matchup on the NXT Halloween Havoc card was our NXT Women's title on the line as Jayne defends against Tatum Paxley. So I don't even remember when this happened, but because I was watching NXT, but I was about to be like in and out of sleep and whatnot. So I didn't realize that Jacy, Jayne, and Fallon Henley beat Izzy Dane and Tatum Paxley in their tag team match. And then Fatal Influence attacked Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley fought them off. And then to end that, Tatum had the title. She raised the title up. And she was the last woman standing. Right then and there. I said, oh, she lost. She lost. That's a curse. We just literally saw that in the previous match, that when you have the title, you raise it up, and you're the last thing we see on the go-home show. Like, I'll say a 93% chance you're losing at the show. 100%. I'm sorry, 93%. Let's find out. Also, I want to note something. Usually when it comes to NXT, and I've noticed this, we're usually seeing a blonde versus a blonde, or a blonde versus a brunette, or whatever the case is, you know, in terms of the other shade of women. You know what I'm saying? In terms of that, we didn't see a blonde versus blonde, or a blonde versus ain't. We didn't see a blonde at all in this match, per se. We saw black hair versus... See, Jacy Jayne got so many highlights in her hair. I saw red. I think I saw purple. She had mad highlights in her hair. So I say black hair versus highlights. You know what I'm saying? We'll take it like that. So yeah, other than that, this match surprised me. This match was actually pretty solid. Another tidbit of information that Mr. Vic Joseph said on commentary, that Tatum Paxley was 0-11 in title matches. And we're talking about the NXT Women's Championship, the NXT Women's North American Championship, the TNA Knockouts title, the TNA Knockouts tag titles. All those, 0-11. She hasn't won a title since. So I was like, about to make it 0-12. I was like, that had Jacy Jayne winning this whole match. So as we're getting into the match and everything, then we get, you know, both sides, because both sides had entourage. So Jacy Jayne, I forget what she hit. She hit something. I don't know if she hit a kick or a neck break. She hit something. And as she hooks the leg, Shawn Spears takes the foot of Tatum Paxley and puts it on the rope. Boom. Ref sees it. Ref says, you know, foot on the rope. Laney Reed saw that, got on the top rope, and then did a flying crossbody on both guys from the Cullen. And then Izzy Dane, boom, with a boot to her. And then Fallon Henley from behind takes her out. And then you got Fallon Henley on top of Izzy Dane. And then Laney Reed getting some too. But then, you know, the guys are pulling off Laney Reed. And then before you know it, the ref told the whole culling, hit the back. And as Fallon Henley and Laney Reed are, waving by, ref looks at both of them and says, "You two, get out of here." So right then and there, it's a one-on-one situation. And right then and there, I'm saying to myself, okay, so my theory of Izzy Jayne turning on Paxley tonight is null and void. Or so I thought. So when I saw this one-on-one match, I said to myself, yo, Jacy Jayne winning, because ain't no way in hell she's losing a one-on-one match. So they're going at it, and then before you know it, here comes the guys from the Cullen again. I keep saying the guys because I forgot the other dude's name. I forgot his name off the top of the head. But here they come. They're coming back out. But then Fatal Influence from behind got headlocks on both of them. So boom, they're distracted. The ref in the match is also distracted as well. Doesn't see Izzy Jayne on the other side. Grabs the NXT Women's Championship. Gets in the ring. She's got it. Tatum Paxley is up. And she's looking at Izzy like, what you about to do with that? And as Izzy Jayne is running up, Paxley gets out the way. Jacy Jayne, boom, rolling encore on Izzy Jayne. Then Paxley able to hit the what's it called? The cemetery drive. Boom, hits it. Ref don't even see it. Ref distracted until the ref actually gets back in the ring, sees it. 1, 2, 3. Huh. Huh. You don't say. You don't say. We got a new NXT Women's Champion. You don't say. It's like you're tickling me. You know what I'm saying? You got me curious. You're piquing my interest. Really. We got a new NXT Women's Champion. Tatum Paxley is the new NXT Women's Champion. Huh. Couldn't tell you I saw that coming. I couldn't tell you. Wow. That was probably the shocker of the night. Actually, yep, that was the shocker of the night. I couldn't even tell you. That was the shocker of the night. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, wow. Good on you, Tatum. Tatum got a little bit of pops here and there, too. I think a lot of people like Tatum, I think Tatum Paxley's like that girl that you see, she's always playing with her dolls by herself, You see her and you like, man, she's weird. But then if you look at her really hard, if you look at her long enough, you'll say to yourself, man, she's kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how I picture Tatum Paxley to be. But man, I didn't picture her to be champion, but here we are. Tatum Paxley's the new NXT Women's Champion. And you can just see Izzy Jayne's reaction, man. Like, it's coming. Like, it's going to happen. Like, Izzy Jayne is going to beat the hell out of Tatum Paxley at some point. You see it coming, bro. Her body language is just telling me too much. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. I just don't know when. I don't know how. But it's coming. Be on the lookout for that. But for now, we got to shout out Tatum Paxley, the new NXT Women's Champion. Jacy Jayne is no longer champion. Shocking. Shocking. Good stuff all around. All right, next match. Let's get it.